Happy Sunday to everyone. Thank you so much for those of you who have joined us on Zoom live. You get to ask all of your good questions. And thank you so much to everyone who is joining us on Facebook. So I've shared it in all the various groups. Thank you for showing up today. And so if you would like to hop on with us live on Zoom, the link is in the caption. You're more than welcome to hop on so that you can share your ideas or you can ask questions. So tonight I'm super excited because we're going to be talking about ideals on how to celebrate our kids during the pandemic. So we've been in this thing. I was just talking to some friends about a year now. And so I'm fresh out of ideas. I don't know about y'all. I got a few that I want to share that I've already done just in case you need the ideals, but I'm fresh out of ideals. And so I'm super, super excited about our special guest tonight. Before I go into that though, if you can please share with another mom who needs this information, text a mama friend real quick, tell her to hop on Zoom with us, or tag a mom who can look at the information later so that they can get these ideals on what they can do to do celebrations, right? And so that might be kids' birthday parties, graduations, just because y'all making it through the pandemic and virtual learning. How about that? Or even if you're going in person, like it has been rough, tough times. And so we all need to celebrate. I keep telling y'all, I'm running away. Like literally when my kids are done on the last day of school, the next day I need to board a plane and go somewhere, right? And so we all need these celebrations. Mama, you need a celebration for getting through the pandemic. The kids need a celebration. So it just doesn't have to be for a birthday or a graduation. We all need to celebrate successfully coming through or making it to this far. So I'm super excited tonight. We're back. I took a little break, but we are back with our Sunday night live chats. I have a lot of great people coming on to speak with you all, a lot of great topics. Y'all tell me what topics y'all want to hear about as well. But without further ado, our special guest for tonight is Widney Regains. Thank you so much for joining us, Mama. Thank you so much. Hey, how are you?
Hi, everyone. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
Yes, excited. So I'm excited to dive into these questions tonight. Before we do that, I do want to give a shout out to Jaslyn, Ebony, Whitland, and Crystal. Thank you so much for hopping on Zoom with us. So at any time, if you have any questions or comments, I'm going to ask for it. But in between our conversation, when we're talking to Whitney tonight, if you have something that you want to share, please be sure to raise your hand and let me know. You can come off mute or you can type in the chat and I'll be happy to read your question for you. I know some of y'all may be cooking, getting the kids ready for school. So we all moms here. So we're going to work together. We're going to do what we need to do so that you can be heard in whichever way is needed. And so, Whitney, let's jump right into this tonight. Tell us a little bit about you. Tell us why you're here, what type of business you have, and tell us a little bit about why you wanted to start this particular business.
Okay, so I am a mother of three. I have two girls and one little boy. He's my smallest. I am a wife. I've been married for 11 years.
Wow.
And my husband and I, we've always had an entrepreneurial mindset, and we were looking for something that we wanted to do for a very long time. So how the photo booth business came about was we were at my cousin's wedding and we saw the photo booth. It was really unique. It was very interesting, but a lot of people were not like attracted to it or like going towards it because it wasn't the owners were not very entertaining. So what we saw was, okay, we loved the idea and we took the pictures. So as soon as we started taking pictures and we kind of grew a crowd towards the photo booth, and we're like, well, oh, this is really cool. We can do this. This is so much fun. And for me, I know people always say, it's hard to believe, but I don't like being in front of the camera and I don't like taking pictures. I don't like, I like to be behind the camera. So I'm always like, hey girl, come on, go take this picture. I'll take it for you. And I'm kind of like the girl behind the scenes and entertaining other people. So that's how that came about. So we put our own twist to it when we did a little research, and now we have Deja Mirror Photo Booth. And I am just so excited. It's a passion for me because I just love entertaining and I love helping people. So that's how it came about.
So here you are, you have this photo booth company, and it is hard to believe because you're so beautiful that you're like the person who wants to be behind the camera, right? So y'all agree with me, right? That's hard to believe.
Thank you.
Like, I love your spirit, so I can totally see you like, girl, give me that camera, I'll take the pictures for you, right? I can
Yes.
totally see that. So super excited. And we have IG, we have Snapchat, we're always wanting memories. So that's what photo booths kind of remind me of, or like just photos in general, right? Either showcasing something or either snapping a picture so that you can have these memories. And so that's super exciting that you're in a place or a position to be able to do that for people. So I absolutely love that. Tell us about one of your favorite events that you've done. Like, how did you capture the memories, or just one of your favorite events?
Okay, so we did a Santa experience this past December, and because it was during COVID, we came up with the idea of having a virtual Santa. And what we did was the children were able to see the Santa, and it was an animated Santa. So he was like doing all of the animations, doing the ho, 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 Merry Christmas. And they were so excited. It's almost like they saw Santa in the mirror, and it's almost like he was there. So that was a lot of fun because the kids still they got to see Santa instead of going to the mall, or parents were really afraid of, you know, the safety, or they wanted to take precautions. So that's how we came up with that idea. And it was really fun to see just the smiles and the reactions of all the kids because they were so excited. And not only did they get to see Santa, but we also did hot chocolate. We did, they drew pictures and wrote Santa a letter. And that's how we kind of incorporate different activities for the kids to do and enjoy, like a party, but safely.
Love, love, love. So I love that. I remember when my kids used to go like sit on Santa's laps. I can totally get like you bringing the experience to me, right? Because I don't want to go. I don't even know if they had Santas at the mall this year, did they?
I didn't see any.
Okay.
No, I'm not sure.
Yeah. Okay. So I love that idea. So creating a whole experience out of it and doing it to the point where parents can still show up and do their traditions, because for many of us going to take our kids to see Santa, whether that be somewhere like locally in our neighborhood or at the mall, wherever that looks like, right? That's a tradition. And so what you did was you allowed parents and families to still have that tradition, but do it safely. So I love that. So that's already ideal that you can celebrate right for the holidays. Let's jump into these ideals of ways that we can celebrate. So no matter if it's a birthday, graduation, just because I made it through pandemic, just because I made it through digital learning, I mean, for the teachers, the parents, the kids, everybody, right? Or in-person
Yes.
learning matter, like it's all different right now. And so tell us, like, what with the photo booth experience or any other ideas that you have in regards to celebrating during the pandemic.
Okay, so a different approach that we took was a virtual photo booth, and we tested it out this past December as well. It was a holiday party for the kids at school, and we can do it on a Zoom call. So we can actually test it out today at the end of the Zoom call if you'd like.
Yeah.
But what I do is I start with a theme. That's the most important thing for me because I want to customize it to fit the theme of the party, whatever party it may be. It may be a birthday, graduation. I know prom is coming up, and I'm not really sure what they're doing about prom at the schools, but we're going to figure that out for sure. You can do a virtual booth where I would customize the photo template,
Mm-hmm.
and I also customize the start screen. So on the Zoom screen, it'll say the theme of whatever party it is. Let's say, for example, it's a birthday party. It'll say happy birthday, Tramika, and it'll be like the colors that you like, whatever theme you want it to be. And I would also do like party packages where if you would like to um, do like a customized mask for your guest
Mm.
and customized favors, and we would kind of pack that up and mail it to them so that they can feel like, okay, this is a party. And they would open up their boxes all at the same time, and it'll be fun for everybody to see, oh, look what I got, look at this, look at that. Like, I remember when you did your mom retreat, like this was so cool. I remember my little cup, like things like that we can customize and make it fun for everybody. So the virtual booth is almost like it'll create memories. Not only will it create memories, but you'll have the pictures to remember.
Love, love, love. So I feel like y'all almost like an event planning company. Forget the photo booth.
I know. And that's very important to me.
Yeah, what'd you say?
I said that's very important to me, to like make the client feel as though, you know, we got you, whatever you need.
Yeah, so all I feel like I need to do is call y'all, and y'all gonna take care of everything for me, right? I love it. And so the whole idea of, first of all, let's talk about this virtual real quick. So the whole ideal of virtual, I like virtual. Like at first, like even with my mom talks, I was doing them every month in person, and I was like, oh my God, like we're not gonna be able to meet up. But one of the things in business for me with the mom talks, and then even with family, like personal life, it allows you to expand, right? To reach other people that you would not necessarily be able to reach. And so even for me right now, when I'm doing mom talks, when I'm doing events, virtual events, I get moms from all over, where it would literally be people who are local, right? Same thing with family, because I thought about like doing I did a virtual Zoom. It was nothing like yours though. I'm gonna have to call you next time. Listen. But I did a virtual surprise Zoom party for my middle child, my daughter, right? And it made me think about like, oh, I can contact this family member or this friend that she had, because otherwise I won't really think about the people who are local. I wouldn't think about the people who are like out of state, out of town, old friends. It really made me think about everybody. So I really like the idea of virtual. And of course, when the pandemic is over, I would want to do some in-person things, but still having that virtual option is so cool.
Yes, I think so too. I definitely agree. And I love how you can include everybody. Like you said, I actually did a virtual photo booth for a baby shower in Texas.
Oh, wow.
All the way in Texas, and they loved it. It was a lot of fun. You can do digital props, digital backgrounds, animations. The options are endless, really.
Yes. So before we go on any further, if you're watching this on Facebook Live, thank you so much for joining us. Please tag a mom or share so that they can get these ideals on how we can safely execute celebrations for our kids. We're about to dive into some more ideals. So thank you so much for joining us. Even for those of you who have joined us on Zoom, thank you so much. So at this point, if you all have any questions or you want to make any comments, let me know. That's the glory of coming on Zoom with us. So if anybody wants to say anything in the chat, or if you want to raise your hand and let me know that you want to come off mute and actually speak, I'll be happy to allow you to do so. And so while we're waiting to see if anybody has any comments, and also let me just mention this, if there's any comments or questions, Widney will get to them on Facebook. We can look at them afterwards, and we'll be sure to get your questions. So Whitney, before we go any further, I still want to talk about some more ideas. Can you tell us where we can find the information? Because I'm sold. I'm ready. I'm ready for the next Zoom party. Like,
yes, I'm so excited. Thank you. Yes, so we do have a website. It's www.dejavumirror.com. That's DejaVumirror.com. You can find us on Instagram and Facebook at Deja Vu Mirror. And my phone number as well. I'm always available to answer any questions. We can go over ideas, and I can give you an estimate. My phone number is 708-954-7018. And my name is Widney. Yeah, I think that's how you can find us.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. So let's get into some more ideals. And again, if you're on Facebook, have any questions or comments, leave it in the comment section. We'll get to those. If you're on Zoom with us, and you have any questions or comments, please raise your hand. We'll let you come off mute and ask Widney any questions or make any comments, even if you have ideas on how we can host celebrations safely during the pandemic. So a few things that I want to talk about that I mentioned yesterday, and my sister's actually on the line. She hosted a private movie theater experience for my niece, which was really, really cool. So she rented out the theater. I believe here in Georgia, you can have like 20 people who can come and you can select off their website from the movies. I thought that was really cool. And then you can incorporate the photo booth in that as well. So I love that. So before or after the movies, because you come on site to any location we would like to, right?
Any location.
Yes, I love it. And so that's another way that you can celebrate. That's one ideal. Another ideal, especially with graduations and moving up ceremonies, right? So I have a 10-year-old who's going from 5th to 6th grade. And then I have a 13-year-old who's going from 8th to 9th grade. And then I actually have a 17-year-old who's not a senior yet, but she's doing like prom for the first year, right? This year, whatever, junior prom. And so when I think about different celebrations with them, moving up ceremony and prom, drive-through graduations. And so a lot of people are doing it with birthday parties as well, where they're like decorating maybe their front lawn or their front door, and they're allowing their guests to kind of drive through, yell out happy birthday, congratulations, whatever that looks like, maybe leave a gift if you feel like that's safe. But again, another way that you can incorporate the photo booth, because I can so see like having a photo booth set up where they have their mask on that you're sending, or they're picking up the day of and taking a picture with the guest, or, you know, the person who the party is for, I should say, and that person taking a picture with the guest, or hosting like a virtual event before the drive-through or after the drive-through event, where they can do the photo booth experience as well.
Exactly. And I would highly recommend our magnet booth, which is, it's almost like a circular selfie kiosk. It does still photos, it does boomerangs, which is really popular right now among kids. It does videos, and it also does GIFs. Do people say GIFs or GIFs? People say it differently. People say it differently, but
Yeah.
it's a lot of fun. And you also get the customized template for all four, no matter what you do, boomerang, you do anything, you get a customized template. So that's really fun, and it's mobile, so I can take it pretty much anywhere, indoor, outdoor. We also have backdrops, and I also partner with a lot of other people, like for the yard signs. So if anybody needs yard signs, we can do that. As you were saying, the options are so endless.
Right. I'm loving this. So I want to talk about the people who feel like, you know, virtual, they just over virtual, right? Because I'm out like almost there. I'm over virtual. So I want to have an in-person event. We're going to social distance. It's going to be a small, don't worry. We're going to follow the CDC guidelines. Don't be up in my park trying to call the police, right? We need to do, but I want to have an in-person event. Tell us about the different photo booths that we can like bring to our in-person events.
Okay.
So one.
Yes. So I also have the mirror photo booth, which is our big, it's as tall as me. It's about 5'2", like 62 inches tall. It's a actual mirror, so you can see your reflection in it. The camera's inside, it takes your picture. You can see the picture pop up on the mirror. It's really cool. It has animations. I would love for anybody to go on our website to check it out. There are videos. That's one booth. We also have the magnet booth, which does the pictures and the boomerangs. And all of this comes with instant prints. So I want everybody to know that. Awesome. Your prints come out right away. We also have the Vogue booth, which this one is so cool. It comes with the different flashing lights, and it's like a little room you come into, and kids love that one too, because the lights are very, it attracts them. So that one's fun. But the different ideas that I have for in-person events, there are so many, but of course, we want to be safe, so we'll have sanitation areas throughout the event. So I would recommend.
Oh, you're hired. You're gonna bring the hand sanitizer too?
Yes, hand sanitizer, wipes, Lysol wipes, whatever you need. we will have those areas, especially near the eating stations. So wherever they're going to eat, what I do recommend is that that we do lunch boxes. And what we can do are theme lunch boxes. So whatever the theme is, we can actually have a theme lunch box. So that way, everyone will be safe. You don't have to be digging into, platters and things of that sort. We'll do individual meals in the lunch boxes. So that's one idea that you can do, and you can seat the kids, not, 6 feet apart or socially distanced, however you feel comfortable. That's one idea that we have. We also have craft stations where they can actually draw or do certain game activities. We've done a find the hidden object game. So that's a social distanced game that you can actually play. What else? We've done costume contests. That's pretty fun for the little kids. They love Disney princesses or, the Marvel characters. You can do a costume contest. Of course, we'll play music. And that'll play around the photo booth. So basically, they'll have different activities to do as well as the photo booth.
Love it. Love it. So, I mean, you gave us ideas if we want to do virtual, if we want to do in person, like you have it all, and you bringing the hand sanitizer and the Lysol wipes. Listen.
I got you.
So one of the things that I did want to mention, though, you mentioned that there's instant prints. And so it's so interesting that you mentioned that. Thank you, Willen. She said I love it too.
Thank you.
And if anybody on Zoom has any comments or questions and wants to come off mute to actually speak, just let me know. I'll be happy to allow you to do so. We definitely want your input since you're on here with us live. Thank you so much for joining us on Zoom. But going back to the instant prints, one of the things that I mentioned, I was talking to a friend and I was saying how, we're always taking pictures with our phone. They're coming out with like the latest cameras on these phones and stuff like that. We have the digital imprint of us, like the reality or proof of us like living and existing, right? But what about the prints? Because one of the things I teach in my group coaching on the last session, awesome, yes, Ebony, she wants to host a virtual celebration. I love it.
I would love that.
Yeah, so definitely connect and Whitney, we'll have you share your information again so that she can get that information. One of the things that I teach on my group coaching, the last session, we talk about a little session on organization, then we go into personal branding and legacy. And a part of the legacy is I always talk about like how many times have you sat down at like your grandmother's house or your older aunt house and you're looking through pictures and they don't know who the picture is and they just like, I think it's such and such because the eyes or the eyebrows or whatever, right? And so one of the things I teach is to make sure you leave that proof, those pictures, and then also put the date on them, put names and dates so that we can remember who they are. And so I love the fact that it's not old school, but it's kind of bringing it back so that we can have those prints so that we can store them somewhere so that generations from now, our kids can know who we are, what we look like, and they can kind of know who their ancestors was. And so I absolutely love the idea of the instant prints. I know some photo booth companies, they're doing like digital uploads, which I get that too, nothing wrong with that. But I love, love, love the ideas of instant prints because when we do that, we don't even know like we're setting up for our legacy when we're going to print things to leave it behind. So love it.
Right. And now that you mentioned that, I do have a package that includes a photo album. So you can actually get a photo album and you can I would print an extra copy of each picture that is taken and place it in a photo album for you. And we also have another photo album where they can actually write a small note next to their picture.
Yeah, listen, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. You got everything. Like we just need to contact you. Like I just can't get over. I don't know where you find the hand sanitizer, Lysol, on the white, but I just can't get over the fact that you got all that stuff, right? And so reading some of these comments, Ebony did say that she wants to host a virtual celebration for her students using this. So I love, love, love. And we're going to do a quick tutorial of that just in a moment. And then, yes, a virtual event for moving up ceremonies, And then nothing beats sitting around with family looking over albums. Yes, I agree. Those are the best memories. So I really love that you have like created all of this, right? And so you're putting, please make sure that you put the website on for the Facebook viewers as well. You all can my personal page, because I know that it's shared in a few groups that I have, but on my personal page, Widney, if you could put out the information there so that they can. So let's get into this virtual tutorial. You let me know what you need. I don't know if you need me to allow you to share the screen or how that works, and then we can go.
Please.
Okay.
Let's see.
So let me see here. And while we're waiting, I actually have a conversation while I'm setting this up and we're getting this set up. So the first person who can either come off mute on Zoom or write in, well, let's just say in the chat here, or I'll look on Facebook if we see it there, and I'm gonna look at timestamps. The very first person who can tell us how many kids Widney has, she said it in the beginning of the call, you're going to receive a free Mom Squad t-shirt. And so I launched the Mom Squad collection last Monday, super excited about it. Definitely check it out. So the first person in the comments here or on Facebook who can tell us how many kids Widney said she had in the beginning of the session is going to receive a free Mom Squad t-shirt. So ready, set, go. Okay. So you should be able to share your screen now.
Okay. And before I do that, because you just reminded me, I wanted to give everybody that is on live right now or watching on the Zoom and everything 15% off of your next event.
Yes.
And the code, I'll post it as well on your Facebook page, but the code is Mom Talk.
Okay? Yes. Look, I'm writing that down because I need my so yes.
So let's see, I'm going to, all right. Can you see my screen?
I can.
Okay, so this is how this works on the Zoom. This is the virtual booth for Zoom. What you do is you will scan the QR code. You can use your phone. And if anyone needs help, let me know. But once you scan the QR code, what you do is put your camera app on, and you don't have to take a picture. You just hover over the QR code and a link will pop up. Once you go to that link, it's going to say upload photo. So you choose file and you can actually take a new photo. So once you take that picture, I'll take one now. You take your picture and you put your information in, name, email, and phone number. Then you hit send photo. It'll say, thank you, please check out your photo as it's being used by the physical photo booth. So now you can actually see it on the screen. These are the animations that we also have on our mirror at a physical event. And here it is. This is the picture that I just took, and it comes with the template that I created just for this Mom Talk event just now.
Oh my God, I love it. Love it, love it. Oh my God, that was super cute.
Thank you.
Love it. We can see if anybody has any questions or anything else that you want to talk about, Widney.
I don't know. I'll just leave this up for now if anyone wants to try it out. And you let me know how long you want to leave it up for anybody on the Zoom call that wants to try it.
Yeah, we can leave. So if I take a picture, then where does it go? Like
it's going to show on the screen right here. And that's why it's so much fun, because during like a Zoom party, if you're doing a Zoom party, you never really know whose picture is going to come up next. So everybody's like so excited. They're like, oh my gosh, whose picture is coming up next? And you can actually see everybody's picture, and it's so much fun. We can also change the different animations. I can customize the animations to fit your theme, whatever theme it is that you may have. I just actually created this really quick for tonight's Mom Talk.
I love it. So let me, I'm trying to do my picture. Hold on one second.
Okay, if you have any questions, let me know.
No, it's working, girl. I got
Okay.
it.
Okay, good.
So in regards to this though, there's a question on the table. I'll let them ask the question first.
Okay.
The question was from Marion. She wants to know if it's user-friendly with Androids.
It should be, yes. Are you having any trouble with it, Marion?
Hey, yeah, I tried it the first time and I got an error. I'm trying to do it again.
Okay, it may look different, but it should work.
And it asked me to upload a picture rather than taking one, which is probably better right now.
Does it give you an option to take a selfie?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I just chose one from my camera roll.
Okay. And then once you put the information in and put send photo, then it should come through.
Awesome. I'm gonna wait for him. I didn't finish it.
Okay. And it doesn't matter how many people are trying to take the pictures. You can send them and it'll come one at a time.
Awesome. So it'll come up anytime during our Zoom session or during the Zoom party. It'll just pop up on the screen.
Yes.
So tell me, even with proms, right? Because you mentioned proms. So I know I have a daughter going to prom. So typically they'll get in like these big groups and at least this is what they used to do. I don't know, these kids these days. So they go big groups and then they'll go to like a restaurant together to kind of eat out, and then they'll go to prom, and then sometimes maybe they'll go somewhere afterwards, right? And so even having a virtual Zoom party to share their prom pictures, or let's just say they went to the prom, can you share existing photos, like the upload?
Yes.
The photos? See, I love it. Love it, love it. Or I mean, I got ideas for days, right? So
Right.
I don't know. I used to be an event planner. So even let's just say it's a like you're engaged, right? And you're having an engagement party and you can't invite everybody. I can have like a slideshow pictures to come up with for my engagement party or all my guests. And then how about it saves you money? So even if you get married and you cut down the guest list, look, they can show up. This could be the virtual.
Yep.
Yes, a virtual party afterwards, right?
Yes.
And share photos. So I love this. Love it.
We also have another option for our virtual. It's not this one. It's our other virtual booth. You can actually take a picture of yourself and create an avatar, and people can take pictures with your avatar. So it's almost like y'all are taking pictures together. It's really cool.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, because it kind of closes the distance, because a lot of people in the pandemic, they haven't really seen their friends or family members. So I really love that. Love it. So I don't know. I guess nobody else did it because no other pictures popped up, but your picture popped up and it was cute. So we love it. Sharing how this works so that we know what we can experience, right? When it is time to have the virtual party. So y'all heard it here first. Whether you are doing a virtual party or in-person event, make sure you contact Widney for the photo booth experience as well. And it goes beyond the photo booth. Like, I'm just amazed. Again, I can't get over the Lysol and stuff, right? And so also make sure you contact her with the Mom Talk code so that you can get that 15% off. So love it, love it, love it. Any other questions or anything? Any other questions from anybody? Again, on Facebook, thank you so much for watching. But before we hop off, is there anybody on Zoom that has any other questions about anything?
No
Thank y'all.
Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all. I really enjoyed this time.
Yes, thank you for coming on and sharing this with us. it's so important that we don't forget about the milestone events, right? I know in the beginning of the pandemic, I had friends who had like kids graduating, birthday party. They just like, I don't know what to do. But we have to do something. We have to make sure that we. And so thank you for this experience coming on, sharing with us ideas on what we can do. And beyond that, actually being the person who can like execute everything for us. Like, I feel like all I need to do is call you and you got me. So we appreciate that, because we trying to deal with digital learning. So if you take care of the problem while we take care of digital learning, and then it's a win for everybody.
Right.
So Widney, thank you so much for coming on and sharing. I really do appreciate it. And so thank you to all my guests who came on to the Facebook Live as well. Make sure you are sharing and tagging with a mama friend who needs this information when it comes to these celebrations, no matter if it's going to be a virtual celebration or you're doing a small in-person celebration. Widney is going to hit you up, so make sure you contact her directly. For those of you on Zoom, thank you for coming on. Thank you for sharing your comments, your questions, participating in the virtual tutorial that she gave us. I just want to say, if you love anything, my earrings, I don't know if y'all can really see my hoodie. I'm so excited about the Mom Squad launch that we had on Monday. And so if you love my hoodie, earrings, anything Mom Squad, I didn't get a chance to drink out of my mug, but I do have my tumbler here, my Mom Squad tumbler. Check out the website so that thank you. Check out the website so that you can get any of the Mom Squad gear. And then also take a look at any of our upcoming events. And so I do have a group coaching 6-week sessions for moms to help with time, priority management, a whole bunch of other good stuff. That is starting April 8th. As well as Momscape. I keep telling y'all I'm running away. So we have this event coming up, Momscape. It's the ultimate escape for moms. We're going to learn, but we're also going to have a lot of fun, moms. So very limited, because it is an in-person event, and we're going to have Deja Mirror Booth there as well. So I'm super excited about that. And if you want to come run away with us, it's going to be the ultimate playground for moms. Make sure you go ahead and get signed up, because it is limited. So think about the playground, right? You learn on the playground, you grow on the playground, you make friends on the playground. So you're going to be able to learn, connect, grow with other mama friends, or meet new people who can be your friends, right? And so we're going to have a lot of fun with that. Other events coming up, but just check out the website for more information. And last but certainly not least, make sure you get connected to Widney on Facebook, Instagram, and her website. Make sure you use your 15% off from Mom Talk. We really appreciate that. And let her help you hosting your next virtual or in-person event. And like she said, it does not matter if you're watching from another state. She did a virtual party all the way in Texas, y'all. So she got you. So thank you so much for watching and sharing. I love y'all. Have a great, productive week. And remember, mamas, when it comes to managing motherhood, we got this. Y'all have a good night.